What's up, my cool cats? Today I'm doing this dope Catwoman look. Let's get into the video. I've already applied my bald cap, and I'm just going to start filling in my eyebrows with the Anastasia brow pomade. I'm just filling them in with the soft brown shade, but I think also doing them black would have been really cool as well. I'm applying the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion, and then I'm going to be blending that out with my finger. To start with the black smoky eye, I'm just laying down the black eyeshadow really thick and then blending it out with a big fluffy brush. You can also lay down a black gel liner and that will make it super black. But I felt like the black was black enough for me anyway, and I wanted to really blow it out, make it super smoky and very, very dramatic. With a smaller brush and the black eyeshadow, I'm just dragging that out to make that cat eye. Once the eyes are done, I'm just gonna start sketching out where I'm gonna be putting the body paint. So I'm just making the circles where the eye holes are for the mask, and then drawing out the underneath of the mask as well, just in black eyeshadow. Just in case you make a mistake, it'll be easier to go back and fix that. I'm putting down a light coverage of a yellow color corrector just to neutralize the little bit of purple that is underneath my eye. I'm blending that out with a beauty blender, and then I'm going over top of that with a concealer just to color correct that and blend that out. I set the concealer a little bit with just some translucent powder, and then I'm going over top of that with some black eyeshadow just to bring the eyeshadow all the way around the eye to give the full cat eye effect. And then I'm just blending that out. With a black gel liner, I'm just drawing out some really long angles from the front of the eye just to give it that full cat eye look that I'm wanting. With a flat shader brush and black eyeshadow, I'm just smoking out the top of that liner so that it's just not a harsh line and it just continues the smokiness of the rest of the eye. Add some mascara, and if you want, you can definitely add lashes as well. I figured it's already black anyway, so I'll just pass on the lashes. Time to paint. I'm just taking black body paint and a flat brush and just painting my entire head and the front of the mask in black body paint. Probably want to do about 2 layers of this because you can see it's pretty thin on top of the bald cap, and that's just because that bald cap is latex, so it's not absorbing the black body paint. So I would do about 2 layers of the black body paint just to ensure that you're not getting any see-through areas. With a small shader brush, I'm just adding a little bit of shadow underneath the mask to actually make it look like the mask is sitting on the face instead of the mask being the face. For the stitching, I'm just using a little tiny brush with little tiny bristles to make small gray lines just so I know where the stitching is going to be. When I was looking at the picture, you can tell that there are lines in between the stitching, so I wanted to make sure to do that as correct as possible. And then you're just going to draw out the lines according to the reference image. For the stitching, I'm just using white body paint and that same small bristle brush that we were using earlier, and I'm just drawing on each of the stitches, kind of trying to go in different directions and try to draw each of them a little bit of a different length. I think that'll add a little bit more character to the mask. At first I was drawing all of them the same length, and then I was like, oh, I think I should change that up. So I did go back on some of them and actually just drew them out just a little bit longer. To get started on the body portion of this, I'm just going to paint my entire body black. I'm just kidding, but I am going to be painting all of the areas that you are seeing right now, for the most part, all black, so neck, chest, shoulders, and I should have definitely put down a second layer of black on top, so now you know to do that. I'm going to be doing the same method that I was doing earlier for the stitching that's on the head, and I'm just drawing out little small lines with gray body paint. I do go over the lines about 2 to 3 times just to make them a bit more intense, because on black it usually dries down pretty dark, so I am going back over top of those, even though I'm not showing you that on camera. I spent so much time actually just trying to locate a really great reference image because I didn't want to draw the stitching wrong, and I feel like maybe it's still wrong, but at the same time, like, who cares? So right now I'm just doing the white stitching. I'm just following the same method that I did before on the mask. I'd love to hear what your favorite Catwoman is, because I really enjoyed the Halle Berry Catwoman. Now granted, she's not my favorite, but I really enjoyed her performance. But I also love Michelle Pfeiffer and Anne Hathaway. Since her suit is made out of latex, it's very shiny, so I needed to get that as well. With white body paint, I'm mixing in between using a beauty blender and a brush with white body paint just to pack that on. Once that dries down a little bit, I'm gonna take a little bit more white body paint and just add that right to the center of each of those to give some dimension and make it look a little bit more realistic. And we cannot forget the iconic red lippy. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe and share it with a friend to help get a little bit more views on my account. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.